What shall it profit a man if he gains the whole world but loses his soul? What shall it profit a businesswoman, a businessman who forgets that he is in the market and he is gathering all opportunities, buying everything, buying up everything because he has the opportunity, because she has the opportunity? What shall it profit her if you buy the whole market and in the evening you discover that you have to go home? How will you transport all those? And you may have lost everything in the process of relishing the opportunities you find in the market. Soldiers are heavily endowed with military wares. They are beautifully endowed, strongly endowed. If you see a soldier in his kitchen, he has bulletproof on. He has his helmet. He has his beautiful shoe, the boots that can match and even bend iron. And they are well equipped with heavy guns, well equipped with chains of ammunition. People dread soldiers, and thousands fall before them. People are humiliated. But like Jesus Christ will say, every soldier should not rejoice because of their respect, because of dignity, because thousands fall around them, because of the military wares. But every soldier should rejoice when she discovers that she's one of the survivors after the warfare. That should be the joy of the soldier. There is eternity awaiting us after our short life here on earth. There is eternity, and that should always be in our mind. That should always inform our actions, inform our choices, inform what we do, what we spend time in, where we spend our time, because there is eternity after this life. Eternity of happiness and joy, or eternity of pain and misery. As Christians, we are heavily endowed with spiritual military wares, with spiritual weapons for spiritual warfare. We are gifted in many ways. The disciples in the gospel reading returned to Jesus Christ rejoicing and said, Lord, do you know that demons were crying and bowing before us? That was when Jesus Christ said to them, do not rejoice because spirits obey you. Do not rejoice because poisons and deadly things cannot get at you. Rejoice because your names are written in heaven. St. Paul says, strive for a higher gift. We have in the spiritual gifts the gift of the Holy Spirit. We have ministerial gifts of the Holy Spirit. And we also have sanctifying gifts of the Holy Spirit. Ministerial gifts are those powerful gifts that are manifested when children of God are at warfare. Maybe gift of teaching is a ministerial gift. Gift of healing. Gift of prophecy. Gift of praying in tongue. Gift of vision. And those that have such gifts are well respected. Those that have such gifts could even give in to pride, and they may be destroyed even with those gifts. Remember what Jesus Christ said in the gospel, that on that day of judgment, that day of reckoning, people will come to me saying, Lord, Lord, I preached in your name. I healed in your name. I performed deliverance in your name. The Lord said, but I will say to them, go behind me, you workers of iniquity, for I do not know you. But they were heavily endowed with gifts of the Holy Spirit. But those gifts were only ministerial gifts. Gift for the warfare is important, but we have the higher gifts that will give you the sanctification that you need and prepare you for the beatific vision. We have the gift of fear of God. Somebody may have that gift from the Holy Spirit, fear of God, and the person is not wielding power, very humble. It will even humble you, and people outside will not notice that you have that powerful gift. And it has to do with your relationship with God. Gift of fear of God. It's not like gift of healing where everybody will see. Gift of teaching where everybody will revere you. Or gift of prophecy. But it's as simple as that. Fear of God. And it's more powerful than those ministerial gifts. We have the gift of knowledge. God says, how I wish my people will know me. What I desire from my people is knowledge of me and love of me. It is actually in knowing God. If you have that gift of knowledge, it's actually in knowing God that you will love him. And when you love him, you are prepared for the beatific vision. Far better than gift of healing or prophecy. We have gift of piety, devotion, a heart full of devotion to God. A heart full of longing for God, longing for prayers, longing for adoration, longing for contemplation of God. It is a very powerful gift, and if somebody has it, people may not notice it, like the gift of prophecy. And you discover that these gifts I am mentioning, it will not attract people to you, but heavens will be attracted to you, and you will be attracted to heaven. No matter how wise somebody may be in the things of this world, if you are not steeped in the wisdom from above, it's all foolishness. Unfortunately, people desire more those ministerial gifts. Those ministerial gifts are powerful gifts, but you can perish even having those ministerial gifts. With gift of healing, gift of prophecy, gift of deliverance, you can still perish without enjoying beatific vision. With those gifts,